Having grown up in Vermont and spending all my life in New England, my relationship to the American South was pretty limited. But my interest in the South grew through my interest in, most notably, probably film, music, and certainly the history of photography. I was really interested in how, music functions as an oral history. So the way in which we record our sounds and singing and tell stories through music tells a history of a place. Having never traveled in the American South prior to working on this project, I spent a lot of time just reaching out to people I knew from different states around the region, and of course working with the curators at the High to help identify some interesting opportunities or places that might be interesting to spend time. My research was primarily about places that have important musical history. So, from Clarksdale, Mississippi to Memphis, Tennessee, these are places where I knew I wanted to spend time and I knew would be important to my understanding about musical history, but also potentially would lead me to the kinds of photographs that I was looking to make. Purposely designed it to be open-ended, so there was room to explore, there was room to get lost and kind of discover things that I might not otherwise. That tends to be how I like to work photographically, and the types of things that sort of rely on chance encounters really inform my work. The way the light is, the way a place looks and feels on a certain day, the way the weather is, who you might talk to, and who they might refer you to or recommend. So in going out and photographing, I really try to keep an open mind and say yes to opportunities. If someone recommends that I should speak with someone or see a place, I just say yes and go there that day or plan for it the next day. So One Sun, One Shadow is a project that came about as a result of the commission with the High Museum. And it's really about the relationship between music and landscape. I was very interested in the ways in which music comes from place, as well as vice versa, how our understanding of place can be informed by the songs that come from it. Most of my work and the itinerary that I developed was really focused on, I guess you could say, the Deep South. So I was in Louisiana, Alabama, Mississippi, and Georgia primarily, but I also spent time in Florida, Tennessee, the Carolinas. I was really trying to cover a lot of ground in a relatively short amount of time. I have a lot of amazing kind of visceral memories of just the way things look, the way the light is, the way different places smell, those types of things. I mean, I certainly had, as you do when you travel in general, interesting, memorable experiences that kind of don't relate to my work directly, but just scary experiences of camping in the woods and these wild boars that were roaming around the tent, to being stuck in just really, really crazy thunderstorms, or the types of things that you kind of encounter as challenges along the road. But one of the most just meaningful personal experiences that does directly connect to the work was some time that I spent with a man named William Seabury, who's better known as Po Monkey. He ran a juke joint in Marigold, Mississippi for many years, and when I was passing through, I knew it was a place I wanted to stop and just say hello and check it out, and it just happened to be the day before his 70th birthday. So he invited me to come back for his 70th birthday party, and it was just so much fun to be there and to be able to kind of chat with him about his life and, honestly, just this really amazing person who created a space that was so instrumental in connecting people with each other and connecting people and sharing music with each other. I did fall in love with a lot of the places I spent time in, and wanted to come back and didn't want to stop traveling. And I think being able to form kind of a personal bond with a place that, you know, maybe isn't as closely connected to like your upbringing or your roots is always a really wonderful experience. So on a personal level, I think I just, you know, broadened my understanding of the fabric of this country in a nice way.